I have got many questions regarding watercolor brushes, which mostly say that should we buy a natural hair brush or should we buy a synthetic hair brush? Now, the kind of brushes which we require, will depend upon the kind of painting which we are wanting to do. For example, the kind of painting we have been doing in this watercolor harmony, usually using the synthetic hairbrush, which is about, say, round brush with a pointed tip, which has number 5, 6, 1, 2, 0, 000, things like that. So right now I have quite a like these many brushes I have right now. When do I use these brushes? These brushes will be used according to the kind of painting which I will be doing. However, the one at my back, it is being painted by me, and I haven't used very many big brushes for it. For some parts, when I was doing the underpainting, I have used the bigger brush, which is my Hake brush. But otherwise, I have mostly used round 8, round 6. These were the brushes which I have used also because it is a realistic style painting. So we do not need to use huge, big brushes at a time. In this one, however, for example, in doing the sky or the trees, I would need a lot of water quickly. And so I may not be getting I may not be able to get a lot of water onto doing these skies and trees if I'm using a small synthetic brush. So depending upon the size and the kind of painting that you are doing, if you are doing loose style, you might as well have a few bigger brushes like round 10, which can be a blend of both natural hair and synthetic, as well as it could be only synthetic or natural. And learn watercolors better, you can approach me, and my email will be given, and my WhatsApp number is also there. Which I am using smaller brushes, like this is number 2 brush, this is number 8 brush, this is zero size brush. This is number 6 brush. This one, the Hake, is a natural hair brush, and the rest are synthetic. And these two are a mix of both synthetic and natural hair. Calligraphy brushes, they have a very pointed tip, and it allows me to put my marks very nicely. This is a very good brush, Princeton Aqua 8. This I have is number 6, and you can buy this, and this is synthetic brush, and it is very useful. This is a Chinese calligraphy brush, as you can see, and it has a very small point, holds a lot of water, and when it delivers the brush stroke, then there's a slight bit of paint coming onto the paper, which is what this calligraphy brush is also doing right now. I'm putting down a wash of new gamboge over here. I want to darken this area, and I'm using my natural hair brush. It is so because natural hair brush tends to be non-abrasive on the paper, and I needed a lot many washes for the background to darken it. So such a big brush is useful when you are
painting a large background.
Some people think that natural hair brushes should not be bought because that is some kind of atrocity on animals from. So that is not the case because like our hair, animal hair also grows and it can be cut and used, not that the animal is killed for it. So we can easily use natural hair brushes also. They are relatively expensive. When I was starting up, I had one Hake brush for the background and I had a few others like number 6 round pointed and I had 000. I had a liner brush also and very recently I have bought this calligraphy brush.